I'm going to demonstrate the removal and the replacement of the circuit board in the pump control. Before you start, the first thing to do is to unplug the power transformer. It's plugged into the 4-position wall outlet that is next to the fuse panel box. Second of all, just to be safe, you want to discharge any static electricity that may be in your body, and you can do that by touching the conduit. You'll notice that the cover that fits over the circuit board enclosure has 4 mounting screws, and you'll also notice that there are 2 push buttons which are mounted on the circuit board that stick through holes in the panel. It's very important that you don't stress those push buttons, so you want to remove the cover and pull it straight out without stressing the push buttons. So first you want to remove the captive screws. I've already removed a couple of them, and pull it straight out, and you'll see that the circuit board is held in by 3 posts, so you can very, very gently pop the circuit board forward, and then it'll come off the 3 posts. And if you tilt it up, you'll see that there's a power jack that goes to the transformer. Hold the circuit board on the edges and you can gently unplug the jack. Okay, and then there are 3 connectors here with a lot of wires. All right, there's 2 large ones and there's 1 in the middle. You want to hold the circuit board again by the edges and very gently rock that connector a little bit and remove them. And then the circuit board can be replaced. The replacement circuit board, you do the same operation in reverse, holding it gently in the side by the edges. You can plug in the power jack. Often you want to support it from the back. And then you can replace these 3 connectors. You'll notice that you have to line up the pins very, very carefully so you're not offset. So we start with that pin there, and it goes into that very, very first hole. Then you can snap it on that way. In the middle, the small connector goes on the same way. You'll notice that it helps a lot, as I said, to rock it a little bit as you slide it on. And then when you install the 3rd connector, you want to check and see that you have all the connectors lined up properly and you don't have any extra pins that haven't found a home. And after you do that, you can again gently mount it back in position. You have to be careful with the bottom post because sometimes it'll catch some wires that are directly behind it. Okay, but once it's back in position, you can very carefully reinstall the cover. Again, the first thing you have to do is line up those 2 little push buttons that stick through, and then you can go ahead and you can tighten the 4 screws. And when you plug the power transformer back in, you're all set. Thank you very much.